don't. And if we disagree with some of those regulations, it's because we think the regulation that is meant to do good doesn't actually do good. But that's not the thing about regulations. But the question is, if there are laws and rules.
I think he did mention something about Joe Biden. Why you kind of rushed question this host kind of is like always like interrupting him or something.
We would not be allowed to put cars on the road.
Why we think so differently? So I immediately started to think about, this is a good preparation for Musk to be the next Trump, because that's how Trump usually would be kind of interrupted, right, when they are sitting somewhere and have a conversation.
This guy's a genius.
Oh, what?
Elon Musk is a genius. Trump is not.
Okay.
Trump's an idiot.
Oh my God! Oh my God!
He's more like a mob boss.
This guy always has something that he could interweaving into it. So you didn't like Elon Musk either. Besides, you didn't like Trump.
No, I don't like his conservatism because it's not right.
Not because I seek to object. In fact, I'm incredibly rule following. Let me ask you a separate question, a social media related question. We've been talking about TikTok today, ahead of the Elon security threat.
TikTok.
I don't use TikTok. Vivian, you don't? I don't personally use it. But for people that...
Why it has to be... What it means?
And people in their 20s, they seem almost religiously addicted to TikTok. Some people will watch TikTok for like 2 hours a day. I stopped using TikTok when I felt the AI probing my mind, and it made me uncomfortable.
Is this his uniform?
So I stopped using it.
So do you really believe that he has a millions of jackets like that?
Oh, sure.
I only saw him wear this one. Like,
yeah, he probably has many of them. It's just like my brother-in-law. If he likes a shirt, he'll buy 5 of them, the same shirt.
Is that something that you think we should worry about?
People do that when they have a lot of money.
I don't think this is some Chinese government plot.
If they like a particular coat, they'll buy 10, 20 of them. Who knows,
The TikTok algorithm is entirely AI.
I only objected to regulations that don't serve the public good.
In those cases, it is going to be overwhelmingly anti-Semitic. Let me ask you a political question.
My gosh.
I'm trying to square this one in my head.
How can I send my proposal to Elon Musk?
2 or 3 years, you have moved decidedly to the right. Without any, doing nothing to provoke the Biden administration, they held an electric vehicle summit at the White House and specifically refused to let Tesla attend. This was in the first 6 months of the administration. And we inquired, we literally make more electric cars than everyone else combined. Why are we not allowed? Why are you only letting Ford, GM, Chrysler, and UAW, and you're specifically disallowing us from the EV summit at the White House?
And that's why I was saying they're probably preparing Elon Musk to be the next Trump. See how the White House EV summit treated Tesla.
At least the last close to 20 years of your life, if not more, to improve climate. You talked about that. A real right-wing motive repeatedly. Far right, if anything. I understand that. And then it's reverse psychology next level. Well, no, but
is this really possible? I mean, I'm living in Biden's policy or admin while Musk said, I think I would not vote for Biden because I have a mission that is more aligned to the mission statement with Trump's campaign or with Trump's
I wouldn't vote for Trump either.
So we should select Elon Musk for the next president.
the shooting, the boys are not seen
I
throwing
saw like
anything in
David
that
like
video.
that
The older boy is seen holding a small
Mark Cuban,
object in
right?
his hand.
Do you think he would mind
While
if
their
I put
families mourning,
the
while others hold out
bookdeals
hope to
summit
see their loved ones again.
with Musk
Israel
and
releasing
here
30 more
and
Palestinian women and children held in jails. 180 Palestinians now freed in the past 5 days.
what?
We visited the
What is
Hanetcha family,
celebrating the
anxiously
war?
waiting around the television for news. Officials here said 21-year-old Danya will come home. She was not charged with a serious crime, but detained by Israel for 10 days for allegedly supporting terror. Briefly disrupted the annual Thanksgiving Day parade here in New York. Police are vowing tonight, David, not to let that happen with the annual
Have you
holiday
ever
tree
been to
lighting
the
here in Rockefeller Center. The NYPD is out in force, keeping any
what radio
demonstrations,
city?
any potential violence
No.
away from this holiday tradition. And the tens of thousands of people here to watch, you can see they're screening all the spectators
Oh.
before they get close.
Yeah,
With
that's
the
I've never seen
Israel-Hamas
before.
war
Usually
creating what
it's just
authorities
the
have called
Rockefeller
a
Center
dynamic
with
and heightened risk
Christmas
environment.
lightning. Oh my
There
God,
are
so
concerns, and we've had a
beautiful.
look at a new intelligence bulletin by ABC News that these kinds of high-profile gatherings could be attractive targets. But David, they've identified no specific plot.
The crash site of a U.S. military
Oh my
special
God, they
operations
finally they did the
CIA
Japanese
to
coast.
Gioia Osprey was performing
Oh,
a routine training mission with 8 Air Force personnel on board when it went down in the waters off the southwestern coast of Japan after seeking an emergency landing. Wreckage
whoa.
apparently from the aircraft and an empty inflatable life raft spotted after the crash. Japanese
Oh my
authorities
gosh.
say one
It is
body has been
right
recovered.
now the
The
Japanese
U.S. Air Force
yen
say the
is
cause
really,
of the
really
crash is
horrible.
unknown, but
It's
it went
such
down in
a
clear
kind of
weather
a
and daylight hours. The
sliding
Osprey,
down
with a tilt rotor,
on the
could
Wall
fly
Street,
like an
right?
airplane, but land
The
vertically like a
the
helicopter.
Wall Street,
A
right? The stock.
complicated aircraft with a troubled history.